And bam, we're good to go. All right, here we go. We're in it. We're in there like swimwear, starting it over from the beginning. Here we go. Got to do it again. All right, so we're going to go back to the very beginning. So let's start off with old President Trump being called to get unalive. Let's check out the Iranian people go crazy. Start it over. Here we go. Started with this first. Here it is. Well, good thing y'all can hear it, because I sure can't hear it.
Hundreds of mourners dressed in black hold a giant red flag that reads, "We will kill Trump." Another group of women hold up puzzle pieces that read, "Killing you is not enough. For us, we want to uproot demons."
New Iranian plot to assassinate Trump. According to the Wall Street Journal, with new reporting this hour, Israel shared new intelligence with the U.S.
They want to take out the U.S. leader, me. I'm on every list. I'm #1 on the kill list for Iran.
Some pretty intense developing news coming out today, July 9th, 2026, as we're hearing that
Okay, gotta pause that guy. Let me go ahead and fix this. Okay, here we go. Haven't they tried that like 10 times already? I would say, honestly, I don't know. This is the first time I've ever heard Trump announce it out loud. I ain't never heard Trump mention that they actually tried to clap him. This is the first time I'm hearing like he said that like they've actually tried to bust a cap in his ass. So I don't know. I've never heard of anybody try to delete the man personally. I ain't never heard it. However, let me jump right into the next one because whenever I'm playing these videos, unfortunately, y'all can hear them, but I can't, which sucks. And if I switch it the other way around, I can hear it, but you can't. So I gotta read captions. So I might have to put captions on to read it. They had a plot during the Freedom 250 UFC card. Oh snap, they did? I didn't know that. I didn't know they had a plot to do something during the UFC card, which I hate to admit that would have been good timing. I hate to admit it, but I mean, it's foolish to turn the White House grounds into a UFC ring where you're pay-per-viewing and showing everybody that they're at that. To me, that was a very stupid move personally, because something like that could have happened. So I didn't think that was very wise, but luckily nothing happened. But while all this is going on, right, they got all this happening, and then you got Mr. Mamdani. He was going over there, and what's his name? Marco Rubio and Chip Roy called him and said after it was discovered that Don't Mess with the Zohan was trying to negotiate with Iran, it says he needs to be charged with the Logan Act right now. Investigate, indict, remove, deport. Well, let's go ahead and check out and see exactly what Mamdani was trying to do. So we're going to pull him up right here, and let's see how this here goes after this ad pops up and rolls over. It said that he tried to go over and do a meeting with Iran, which, you know, he's a hardcore Islamic dude, which, if you practice the Muslim faith of Islam, that's one thing. But if you're an Islamic terrorist, that's another thing. You're posing as a Muslim, but you're not a real Muslim. You're an Islamic terrorist. You're not a Muslim that practices Islam. It's two different things. At least that's what I've discovered from watching imams even talk about the stuff. Imams is like, hey, we don't have them over here in our place. We kick their asses out. So y'all need to pay attention and don't let them over your house either. So if you think that they're okay and you're being inclusive and all welcoming, you're a fool. And I was like, damn. That was the UAE prime minister saying that one time. But let me go ahead and show you this video. So we have Trump has left instructions if Iran deletes him. So let's check out and see the instructions that Trump left, and let's check out Mamdani at the same time. So here we go. We got fake news channel on the way. So here we go.
Well, New York City mayor's office is under fire after Zoran Mamdani's international affairs commissioner reportedly made plans to meet with Iran's UN ambassador earlier this week. The timing could not have been worse. And the New York Post reporting this, the scheduled meeting would have unfolded after Iranian troops fired missiles at 2 commercial ships traversing the Strait of Hormuz, an action Monday in direct defiance of an interim peace agreement between the U.S. and Iran. Mayor Mamdani was asked about this at a news conference today. Watch.
That meeting did not take place. It will not take place. And I did not know about it until there was a press inquiry regarding it. And when it comes to the work of our commissioner and our international affairs office, it's to ensure that as we are a city of the world, that we are also there to meet with leaders from across the world. The focus is always on our city and our relationship. The commissioner recognizes that this was made an error, and we're working on a new process in terms of new meeting requests.
A new process? What about competence? Well, this comes as the Wall Street Journal reports Israel warned the U.S. that Iran hatched a new plan to assassinate President Trump. Iran has repeatedly vowed to retaliate against our president.
All right. So I can't hear everything that's being said. I'm kind of like having to listen in on the same way y'all listen to on my phone, but my phone has like a slight delay in it, so I'm not able to catch everything. But I did catch Mom Dami talk about he ain't know and all this stuff. I'm like, hold on, where my sound bite at? I'm like, you could, bruh. I'm not feeling that. I'm not feeling that at all. I can't even hear my sound bites. This is crazy. So we got to do one without sound bites, so I don't screw anything up. So I think it's kind of suspect that, you know, bro talk about we didn't know. Like, bro, you didn't make the phone call to your people and they was like, hey, we finna try to unalive this fool. We need to have a meeting. And you like call your meeting weeks ahead of time to like, you know, you ain't fooling nobody. I don't think he didn't know. I think he knew what was going on. And now he has to trace back, save face, and pretend like, you know, he didn't know what was happening or all this stuff was going on. So I'm not buying that. I think he full of shit personally. I'm not feeling that. But he does. But him and Drake, for some odd reason, and let me show you this. This is slightly off topic, but I'm sorry. But once you see it, bro, you can't unsee it, bro. I'm sorry. I do have to say this. Mom Dami and Drake, like, tell me if I'm tripping, bro. This is kind of weird, but I'm just saying. I can't help but like notice it, bro. Like, why is it that these two fools? I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what it is, but every time you see these fools, I can't help but see like a striking similarity. All right, let me see if I can pull this up for you real quick. Just let me know if I'm tripping, bro. Let me know if I'm tripping. All right, between Drake and Mom Dami, let me know if I'm tripping. Where is it? We're here. Real quick. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Real quick. Don't these two dudes got the same smile? I'm sorry. Don't these two dudes got the same smile, bruh? I swear. Drake and Mom Dami, bruh, they both got the same smile, don't they, bro? These niggas might be related. Drake and Mom Dami, they both got the same smile, bruh. They just cheesing, bro. Look, they got the same smile. Oh, once you see it, you can't unsee it, bro. They got the same smile, fool. They smile the exact same way. They related somewhere down the line, bro. You can't convince me otherwise, bro. Look at these two fools, bro. They are related. They're related to somewhere down the line. Somebody, mama, uncle, cousin smashed somebody, bro. Like, look at these fools, bro. They got the same smile. I think they do. But anyway, let's continue. So as you see with all this stuff going on with Iran trying to eliminate Trump and all this stuff and all this craziness that's allegedly going on, and they over here fighting each other, but at the same time making a shitload of money. I mean, they making money on top of money on top of money, which I find it weird because when you look at the stuff that go on in Iran, it's weird when you see an image like this. Where'd it go? This right here. When I showed you this image at the beginning, I found this very weird. Like when we take a look at this and we see all this going on, and they say they're waving large banners call to, you know, delete Trump and all this craziness, and we will do all this stuff right here, right? I find it kind of weird. Like, me personally, I do. And when we see more of it right here,
for ordering the killing,
like when we see all this right here, Israel told U.S. Iran plotting to delete Trump and all that stuff. Like when we see stuff like that, right? I find it weird because when we go over here, right, we have internet censorship in Iran. And it tells you right here, Internet censorship in Iran, regardless of what you feel about Wikipedia, just let me make it. It says Iran is known for having one of the world's most restrictive internet censorship systems, including heavy restrictions on many popular websites and online services, such as all these social media platforms. Internet traffic is heavily restricted and monitored. Internet filtering committee is headed by whoever this person is. All these different things they got going on. It says in a response to 2019 Iran protests, the government implemented a total internet shutdown, reducing traffic to 5% of normal levels. The 2022 poll ranked Iran as the country with the 6th highest level of internet censorship after repeating disruptive internet access and blocked social media platforms to curb protests and following the death of whoever this person is. The government is now targeting VPNs in an effort to block citizens. You know, so they got all this stuff going on. You know, they blocking all these things, right? And then they even go as far as this. Let me see if I can find it for you real quick. Like right here, after YouTube was blocked in Iran, where is it? No, not that one. On January 3rd, let's see, they had a protest. It was a 35% decrease in internet traffic in Iran from 2025 to 2026 with the Iran protests. Internet users reported frequent outages and slow connections. Like they have all this blockage and all this stuff going on. You know what I mean? It says the December 2025, the Iranian regime ordered internet prices to be raised by 34%, while at the same time the quality and speed was throttled. February 2026, the regime raised internet prices by 18% on top of the 34% that was already raised less than a year before, like 3 months prior. You know what I'm saying? So they have all this going on with their regime. And then you also have this right here. It says, following an unprecedented 88-day total blackout triggered by the protests and military conflict earlier this year, Iran has recently transitioned to a fragile tiered access model characterized by heavy throttling and pervasive filtering. Internet connectivity remains severely restricted as of July 2026, with authorities implementing a nationwide whitelist and offering premium Internet Pro tiers for verified business and professional use. Censorship ranking Iran third globally, with $2 per gig VPN cost and a 95% probability of imminent shutdown. So if we got all this shutdown happening in Iran, but then we see images like this coming out of the country, you know what I mean? It's kind of weird. I really find it kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Like we see these images coming out of the country, but yet they got all these bans and stuff put on it. Clearly, this is the message that it's clearly to me, there's like a staged message that you're trying to push out, because then if we go back and we take a look at this video that I had found this video of somebody who actually took a walk down the local streets of Iran and just kind of showed you of how like life was and how people kind of just live in like an everyday local lifestyle, which I'll show you right here. And here's the video. It shows this, somebody made this video, and it says a different look at Iran. Right here, a different look at Iran. Not what you expect. And it says right here, he says, we took a walk through the heart of Iran from a daily life from a local perspective. And it says the video captures the authentic moments from streets, market, cafes, and neighborhoods that define modern Iran. Watches people go about their day, enjoy food and meats and everything. And this is on July 2026. So this month, all right, this month, we halfway through July. So this footage is from this month. So let's take a look at this. Skinny Dr. Mitch, they probably fear for their life if they don't protest like that. Potentially. Yeah, potentially. I wholeheartedly agree with you on that. But here's something I want to show you. This is a different look at Iran. This is from somebody who took their phone or whatever camera footage, whatever they used, and recorded Iran in July of 2026. So this month, all right, this video was what? This video was uploaded July 8th, so 6 days ago. So let's take a look at this video. So watch this. I'll skim through it as we're going through it as well. Now, as you look at this video, it's not like all the hijab wearing people that you would think you would see is what we just seen on the previous videos. As you see, they got all this going on, and like you don't see the women dressed up, covered up, like the assumption or the illusion that we're given. You know what I mean? We're like given this assumption, this illusion that everybody's going to be in hijabs and covered from head to toe. You'll see some, but it's not like what we just seen in the previous images of what I showed you. Is nothing like what the previous images that we were given. Is nothing like what we thought what we would see. And this is somebody walking through the cities in July of this month of 2026. They're just walking around taking a look at Iran. But then every time we get images of Iran, it's completely the polar opposite of, this is completely polar opposite from what I assumed it would look like for sure. I didn't think it would look like this. You know, I thought it would be something different. So it kind of makes me think, it's like, well, I mean, the hell is like, what's really real? Like, are we really getting a true story? Is somebody really trying to delete Trump on the cool? Or is this just a WWE show that we watching of everybody in cahoots to try to, I don't know, to try to basically push an agenda to get a, to get a regime change or to get some shit orchestrated in such a way where high elite powers want things to work in their particular way, or try to get their agenda fulfilled? Because this is not what we would think Iran would look like, especially if we look at it from what the news is showing us and from a video I'm showing you from some random dude. Ava Travel is her name right here. Ava Travel, if you can see it down here. So you can go see this for yourself to make sure that I'm not lying. Or she, I guess, she made this video. And as you can see, this is a completely different outlook of what the country looks like. Completely different. As opposed to looking at shit like this right here. Like, look at this. All this right here, seeing all this go on, seeing all of this stuff happen right here at the beginning. This is the image that they give us. But then we look at this here and it's like, bro, this is the polar opposite. Now, granted, I get it. There could be parts of the country that reacts that way. I do get that. I'm not saying that, you know, all because this is peaceful, then I mean that ain't no crazy shit going on the other side. I mean, I live in America. All because it's cool over here don't mean it ain't cool over here. You know what I mean? It's like over here on this side of Texas versus going up to like Detroit, Michigan or something. You know what I mean? A completely different ball game type stuff. But you know what I mean? But like, you would think everybody would be dressed up, you know, a particular way and, you know, extreme, just having a whole different like outlook. You know what I mean? The news is giving us a completely different outlook, which we all know how the news is. We all know how they do it. We all understand this. We know that they try to control the narrative and all this stuff. We see it clear as day. I just thought this was crazy as hell because I'm like, well, damn. If this is what, if this is what it really looks like there in certain parts of the country, you know, is everybody really pissed about the war that's going on, or is it just a certain group of people that's pissed about the war going on? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, everybody is more people are less pissed about the war than they are about cost of living. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's what pisses people off more. People are more upset about the cost of living. That's what people are more mad about. I mean, it's like, okay, y'all warring, but damn, why the hell the gas prices got to go up? Like, could y'all like keep the shit down, please, while y'all go over there and fight? You know, if gas was cheaper, y'all could fight more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys could fight a lot more if gas was cheaper. Like, if you guys want to go fight each other, that's fine. Because clearly there's people over there in Iran that's over there shopping and having small mom and pop stores, businesses and shit, thriving and living just fine. And people over here in America, we over here trying to do the same thing. And, you know, some of us are, some of us aren't, whatever the case may be. It's like there's a group of people that want to fight and drive up prices and have the highest stock market of all time and all that, which is cool and all. But, you know, like, keep the cost of living down, bro. Like, y'all want to fight in a cheap manner. Like, Joker taught me from Batman that gunpowder and shit is not expensive. Joker made it very clear. He's like, gunpowder and guns is cheap. It's like, why the hell is war so damn expensive then? Like, damn. I mean, like, come on, bro. Why is y'all driving prices up, bro? Y'all can keep all that. Y'all can keep all this stuff down. Like, chill. Y'all want to go fight and shoot each other and blow each other up? Cool, go do your thing. But like, keep the prices low. You know, and it's one thing where you having a war and some things go up, but it's another thing where everything goes up, bro. Like, everything is through the roof. And these people here, look, they just living they just living. Buying food off the street. They got all their stuff set up. They drinks look like lemon juice. They got their fresh veggies. Their veggies look fresh as hell. Look. It's a nice ass supermarket, I might add. They fruits look fresh. Supermarket out. Everybody just walking and chilling, minding their business. You know? It's just crazy the image that they show. So it's like, yeah, Iran plan is to delete Trump, but like, who is really trying to delete the president? Like, who? Like, who's really trying to delete the president? Like, what group of people in Iran is it? Because we all know that Iran was taken over at some point by the Islamic regime. Unfortunately, the Islamic regime came in and they went from Persians and then became then became I can't say the word. Then became Islamic or Islam or Muslim or whatever you want to call it. They were Persian at the beginning, changed their flag and everything, switched everything over. They was Persians at first. Now all of a sudden, you know, Iran Islamic regime want to take shit over, and I'm like, bro, let them people go back to being Persians the way they was. Let them enjoy being the Persians that they was. Like, all this other shit is nonsense. All this threatening to kill this person and you killing that leader and that leader killing that leader. Like, I get it. Y'all do what y'all got to do. Make sure the troops is safe. Make sure everybody make it back home to see their family. You know what I mean? Got people fighting, all this stuff that's going on. Bring our peoples back home. Everybody want to be good with their family and all that good stuff. Make sure everybody is taken care of and thriving. But at the end of the day, like, what is the true story behind everything? Like, what is really going on? Because the way I see it, we got a left side. Our liberal, far leftist side has now gone so far left to the point where it's like Islamic, you know what I mean? As far as like the liberal mindset or the extreme democratic mindset, they done damn near went Mandami, Ilhan Omar Islamic so far left. Then it's like the right side, everybody's saying that Trump on the right side has done went Israel with Netanyahu. You know, so you got Israel, Netanyahu on the right side, and in the middle you got America with the Christian ideology still trying to hold on strong and keep everything in the middle. I'm like, so what is this really happening? Like, what is really going on? Is this just a story of like WWE, you know, causing a situation to happen just so you can go get the storyline to get to a designated destination so you can get to SummerSlam or WrestleMania for the big, you know, pay-per-view event to cash out like a motherfucker? Like, what's really good? What's really going on? Because at the end of the day, man, the people are suffering as far as finances go. That's where everybody's getting hit. Everybody get hit in their pocketbooks. You know what I mean? Everybody's getting hit in their pockets pretty damn hard. And it's really sad to see. But at the end of the day, I always try to tell you to take care of your fitness. Take care of, you know, stay prayed up, fast, and meditate. You know, eat as healthy as a diet as you possibly can and grind your ass off and keep working and keep stacking up your money, keep saving and get rid of your bad habits and cut off bad energy out of your life. Because it's the only way that while these people is doing all this stuff that's going on, that's affecting everybody financially, being disciplined and having good financial choices and financial disciplined decisions about what you're doing, you'll thrive and you'll make it out of this on the other end. You'll be good. Ignore all the banter, ignore all the distractions, ignore all the noise, ignore the gender war that's going on, ignore all that stuff that's happening. Ignore it, because that's really what it is. It's just noise. Stay the path of nature. Do what you know what you're supposed to be doing. Do the right thing. Just stay focused and keep on the straight and narrow path. And you know what's right. You know what's wrong. You know what I mean? Stay out of bullshit. Stay out of harm's way and keep doing you. And all of this stuff that's happening, all this destruction, all this negativity, drama, and gossip and all this shit, let that shit pass by you. Don't worry about it. Stay cool, stay calm, and stay the course, because you'll be protected from all this nonsense. It's a spiritual battle at the end of the day. You know what I mean? That's really what it is at the end of the day. It's a spiritual battle at the end of the day. letting all this happen and being worried about, you know, the elites up there fighting, or these people, these stage puppets. Trump is on the hit list for Iran, and Trump eliminated like 2 or 3 or 4 of Iran's top people and all this stuff going on. All we can do at the end of the day, because I mean, all we can do is just try to stay out of harm's way and live in the most positive environment as we can do, especially for our kids. Because even the damn kids catching strays, you know what I mean? Because you got people attacking the damn kids in so many different ways. It's ridiculous. So all we can do is stay the course and do what we got to do. So regardless of what may happen, stay the course, just stay positive. Hopefully nothing happens to Trump, because then that's just going to prove that the Simpsons was right once again, and that damn episode that they keep trying to tell everybody that was fake, turns out the shit going to be true. That's that's what's going to happen. All the stuff that they talked about, if something happened to Trump, God forbid, then it's going to bring back that Simpson episode where it showed him having a funeral or him dying. Then it's going to be like, see, we all knew that episode of Simpsons was true, and they're going to try to make you believe that the shit wasn't true when it was true the whole time. So I just think that, you know, this whole war situation is just a big WWE show. And if you want to know a good understanding about a war, if you want to know a good understanding about a war, go find a movie, a documentary, or whatever it's called. It's called All Wars Are Bankers' Wars. Go find that. All Wars Are Bankers' Wars. Go find that documentary, movie, whatever you want to call it. Watch it. That'll answer every question you've ever had, and it'll help you understand everything that we are going through till now, or going through right now with every single war that happens. Plus, you know, read some scriptures, read some Bible, because then you'll start to notice that a bunch of this shit is also biblical at the same time. But go watch All Wars Are Bankers' Wars and put all this stuff together, and you'll see at the end of the day, like, you'll be able to read past and see through what's really going on. You'll get a good understanding and be like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a big old chess game. There's pawns, there's kings, there's knights, there's peasants, there's, you know what I mean? There's queens, there's all this stuff going on. It's just a big chess game to move and adjust everything to a certain direction, which, as you can see, we're headed towards a cashless society at some point. Everywhere you go, everything is becoming more and more and more and more cashless. It's just slowly getting you to that point and stretching everybody's pockets thin, and, you know, everything is going on an economic downturn. It's kind of like how I said, we had the roaring 20s in the 1900s. Remember the 1900s? It was the roaring 20s where everything did like this with the stock market. Well, now 100 years later, we're in the new millennium. We're in the 2020s, and everything is doing the same thing, going straight up. And then at some point, 1929 hit. It's a big old crash. Well, history potentially, I'm not saying it will, potentially could repeat the same process, because all these technology people is hitting trillions of dollars on their IPOs and stuff, you know, because SpaceX just went in. I think Anthropic's going to go. I think NVIDIA is going to try to do something with some other kind of tech firm at some point. I can't remember the one I saw the other day, but there's going to be others that are going to have IPOs and be hitting trillions and trillions and trillions of dollars. But, you know, at some point, what goes up has to come down. And in that instance, hopefully you got some kind of money or cash set up, so you can pounce on, you know, the stock market doing, you know, what a stock market does, which is correcting itself or crashing, however the situation may go. But that's just me talking. But hopefully President Trump stays safe. Hopefully it don't happen. Hopefully the Simpsons predictions don't come true once a freaking again, because I think they've came true like what, 15, 20, 30, 40 times already. Like the Simpson predictions just keep coming true over and over and over and over and over again. So hopefully he stays safe. Hopefully this WWE show continues to be a WWE show and, you know, doesn't harm everybody, but only harm those that believe in the bullshit. Yeah. But with that being said, man, I got to get up out of here. Hopefully you learned something for us today. I hate to cut this one short because I can't really hear when I play these videos for you on the side. You can hear them, but I can't. So I'm going to have to take a minute, step back, fix and twig up to make sure I can hear these videos as they play so I can react to them a little bit better. And I'm probably going to do a double stream. So after I get done with this one, I'm going to load back up and do another one after I fix the little hiccup that's going on. So we're going to fix this hiccup. Then we're going to dive into another topic. topic here a little bit later on tonight and run a double show tonight because I need to get back on and run a couple more shows because of, had a couple hiccups happen throughout the week. But, it is what it is. It's all good. But we got to keep it pushing and keep rolling. So hopefully you enjoyed today's show. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for being here. I got to get up out of here, and we will see you here on the next stream here shortly. So take care. Love you and peace.
Thank you for watching D. Elliott Fitness live stream. Goodbye.